Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and quickly before I get into the video, first of all, gameplay in the background is going to be something from the PvP map, I think. The one I made in a video a while ago that was like an hour long, if you missed it, whatever. Second of all, I'm going to be live streaming this weekend. The link will be in the description if you want to leave that page open, and it gives you a countdown when it starts. I might not be in the description just yet. I don't know when I'm going to set up the event. Third of all, leave comments in the description box, not description box, the comments for my next question and answer video, because I want to do another one of those. So leave questions, comments, just any questions at me if you want them to be answered in the video. I will answer every single comment in the comment box from this one. So yeah, let's go. So would you rathers, let's do it. So basically these would you rathers come from Reddit, reddit.com/r/would you rather, because they were recommended to me by someone, and I've gone to the top of all time, so they should be the best would you rathers of all time as voted by Reddit, which is like basically the hub of the internet. So best would you rathers of all time, we're gonna do them all. Let's go. So the very, very top would you rather of all time, you have to click on the link to get to it, is would you rather eat a hot dog with a hamburger bun or eat a hamburger with a hot dog bun? This is... I like the audacity of this one not being sexual, because by the way I'm going to try and skip as many sexual ones as I can. So let's go. So if you put a hot dog in a burger bun, you end up with a lot of wasted space. You need lots of hot dogs to fill a burger bun, which, it's not good. Whereas... if you just put a burger in a hot dog bun, it's too big, but you can bend it and make it fit, and then have lots of burger. It'll be quite burgery hot dog bun, but it'll still be a pretty good damn burger. So I'm gonna go with the burger and the hot dog bun, put some onions on there, maybe make a pork burger so you can feel like it's a sausage. So next, you must have sex with two people, damn it. Their ages sum up to 100, and their 1 to 10 hotness sums up to 14. Pick two people. You know what? This isn't a hard one. I'm gonna go with... oh, this is actually a hard one. I'm gonna go with a 2... oh, well, no matter how old you are, you're gonna be the same, like, level of... like, I guess past 50, you don't really get any worse to do things to. So I'm gonna go 75 and, I don't know, like 25. And we're gonna go with 75 being a 4, and the other one being a 10. So, boom. Look at me just foiling that question, going straight through without feeling too awkward and painful. So next, would you rather change gender every time you sneeze, or not be able to tell the difference between babies and muffins? Not be able to tell the difference between babies and muffins? Like, how is that a thing? Like, you go over to some woman and she'd just be, walking her child down, you'd be like, oh, that's a nice muffin you've got there, ma'am, and then she'd just give you a funny look. That'd actually be pretty funny. I'd quite enjoy that. Or like, I don't know. I'd be scared I'd accidentally try to cook a baby and then go to prison. That seems like it's a detriment. There's also the fact that I might try to raise a muffin as my own, and then someone will, take me to a psych place, but where they make you better in the head. So I'm going to say the gender switch every time you sneeze, you can use that to your advantage, because you can make yourself sneeze. So it's basically switch on will, and then sometimes by accident. Like, if you know you're going to sneeze, you have to run out the room, because, you'll freak everyone out if you do it in front of people. Or, we could go a step further here. We could try and find out a way to stop you sneezing. I bet if you put a nose block on your nose, you'd stop sneezing. Like, maybe just carry one around. I don't know. But yeah, basically being able to switch genders is actually a power, whereas the other one would probably get you arrested. Because you could be like, oh, I don't feel like paying for this meal. Guess what? I'm a woman, I don't pay. Or something stupid like that. I'm being very sexist right now or something, I think. So next... very next question is, would you rather have Justin Bieber come out of the closet or the Royal Babies turn out black? This is an old one, apparently. They're all-time best, so Royal Babies turn out black, because it'd be the funniest thing to just see the news reporters, like, all be waiting outside the hospital, then them come out with a black baby, and no one to question it, but everyone just go silent and stop cheering, and just everyone to be feeling so awkward. I would love that. Like, I don't know, I really like seeing other people feel awkward, maybe. That seems to be the case. So next one. Let's say your girlfriend and your mother change bodies, and the only way to change them back is to have sex. Most of these involve sex. It's quite disturbing. So would you rather they change bodies and you have to have sex with either one to change them back? So would you rather have sex with your girlfriend in your mother's body, or your mother in your girlfriend's body? I guess technically the third option, because of the way they did this, is you could just leave them and run away. Though I guess you lose a mother and a girlfriend. So here's the correct answer, as much as I don't like how it's going. You get someone else to tie up your mother in your girlfriend's body, and then you do it with her, but she doesn't know it's you. Because she's not aware of this deal, she thinks it's I guess she'd know who your girlfriend is. You could convince her you're some random, so it's not traumatizing for her. It's not traumatizing for you because it's just, a body that does. It's not traumatizing for you, and then boom, you make magic stuff happen. That's the answer I picked because it minimum traumatization to everyone. So next one, would you rather have a realistic long-term relationship with the love of your life, or live in the Pokemon world? So I assume this is actually a pretty simple question. Pokemon world, as cool as it sounds, I'd be like, whoa, let's just go to the Pokemon world so we can adopt Pidgeys and, I don't know, Squirtles. But on the other hand, you gotta think, realistically, love of your life, long-term relationship, quite fulfilling. Being in the Pokemon world, after a few days, you'd be like, oh, these are really just animals that are loud and annoying and kill you, and you can put them in balls, but you can put real animals in balls, they just have to be slightly bigger balls. So I'm gonna say the long-term relationship, because that's probably quite fulfilling in quite a few ways. So would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or a row of penises on your back like a Stegosaurus? That's actually a pretty cool question, I like that. So, assuming they're both functional, it'd be awkward having, you could pretend you're a Stegosaurus that's, really enthusiastically dressed, but you'd probably get kicked out of places. The vagina on your forehead, just wear a hat that covers it at all times. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, really, actually. There'd be problems, because if they're fully functional, then stuff's going to happen, but you could use it for pleasure and stuff, too. Then you get the best of both worlds, except Rudita Sturmley, and you can never show anyone, ever. 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 I like to echo to make dramatic points. So next, would you rather... I don't know what a Walheim screen is, so I can't make this next one. A or B, not safe for work. It's not safe for work, and it's an image. This is the worst image ever. I don't even think I can link that in the description. Let's just say it's an image you don't want to watch, ever. Ever. So, next is, would you rather be a Christian stuck in a room with... Okay, again, another subreddit joke thing. Would you rather be able to reverse one decision you make every day, or be able to stop time for 10 seconds every day? If you reverse one decision you make every day, then yeah, I can see the benefits of that. Whereas the stopping time 10 seconds, you could use that to fix decisions or do cool stopping time 10 seconds gives you new abilities, like you can teleport over short distances essentially, because of how that works. You can break things and not be linked to it because someone will have seen you be somewhere as something breaks. You can probably murder someone by that. If you're doing a speech in front of a class, then you go back then you run to the back, shoot someone, run back to the front, and then hide the gun or something, or just stab them in the throat. If you do that well enough, then you'd have enough witnesses to say you didn't do it, and I don't know, it gives you a lot of it gives you a limited set of abilities, but still quite powerful ones. Whereas changing one decision, sounds pretty cool, but I don't really like it too much. I'll take the 10 seconds. Boom. So would you rather have a filthy rich dude follow you around and pay for everything you buy, but he does something horrible to you? I'm not going to say what that is. Yep. No. Would you rather have 1,000-year life or 10 100-year lives? Assume you remember the lives, because otherwise it's pointless. The 10 100-year lives, because then it's like a whole fresh start. It'd be pretty cool. You can learn from your lessons and also make, do really cool stuff, because, I don't know, starting from scratch would be pretty cool, assuming you have basic skills. 1,000-year life, you get to see everyone you know and love die repeatedly, 10 separate times. Probably suck quite a bit, actually. So would you rather be able to reach through... so to answer that one, 1,000-year life if you can't remember the 10 separate lives. But if not, then... Yeah, I just said it all. Sorry, would you rather be able to rip through anything like paper except paper, or see through anything like glass except glass? Very, very, very interesting. I'm gonna say the paper one. Just it's easy. Just rip through anything like paper except paper, because the glass one, it doesn't really benefit you that much. You look at glass and you just see a black box, but then you can't look at anything else because all you can see are those black boxes. Assuming it's proper glass. I guess some glass you can see, but still, it just everything would hurt a bit and be pretty bland. Yeah, everything would be bland and hurt you. I don't like the idea of that. But plus being able to see through stuff, is there anything you get? Like, because technically, if you want to do the whole, like, I look through women's tops, I don't know why you have to do that voice for it, but if you do that, then it's like you just see glass, because you can see through their things underneath their tops, like glass too. And it's the same for really most things that you think you would be able to see through. You can only really see windows through other things, because this is the broken nature of the question. You gotta think these things through. So terraforming like paper, you could kill someone like that, and it'd be the coolest thing in the world. So that'd be pretty cool. Would you rather be able to fly it at 100? No, sorry. Would you be able to run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour? It doesn't take a genius to say that fly at 10 miles per hour, because running 100 miles per hour, where can you really do that? Like, you'll hit something, it will really hurt, 'cause you're at 100 damn miles an hour. You probably hit a car and actually like make the car go flying if you're going fast enough. I'd imagine, probably. We could test that at some point, I guess. And flying at 10 miles per hour, you can goddamn fly places, go from place A to place B in the air. I guess it's not really that crazy an ability because you can fly on planes, but it's like still, just being able to fly would give you so many abilities. Like you could, pay people by letting them fly. People would be willing to pay a lot of money to just jump on your back as you fly. As well as that 10 miles per hour, that's faster than you can walk. So you could just glide to school, or glide to work, or glide to wherever you go. It'd just be really cool. It'd be really, really cool. So yeah, that's fly at 10 miles per hour. It's a pretty simple, obvious answer. So would you rather go back in time to start your life over from a point of your choice, knowing what you know now, or win $100 million and live the life you have now? $100 million, live the life I have now. Because the only thing I'd really do going back in time is getting more money, and then I might not make all the decisions I make now that lead me to where I am, and I know I'd be scared that I'd miss out on a lot of the cool things I have right now. Because I like quite a lot of the things I have right now. I'm pretty happy with my life right now, and I wouldn't want to lose it, really. Wouldn't really want to lose it. So, would you rather? Okay, that's a bad one. Next one's a really bad one, and it's inappropriate and involves Pokemon. That's a nice combination. So would you rather? No, that's a bad one also. Wow, a lot of these are pretty bad. So, would you rather receive $20,000 USD or the ability to summon Stone Cold Steve Austin 3 times in your life? The summoning him 3 times wouldn't really do a lot for you. Like, I guess you could save yourself from a mugging or something. But $20,000, you could probably invest that and make a lot of money and be very happy. Or you could just buy like a yacht. I guess $20,000 might buy you a yacht. Also, I know it's a yacht. People will jump on me for that, but I'm calling it a yacht anyway. Don't call me what to call my stuff. So yeah, that $20,000. You can do lots of cool stuff with that, or at least save it. Or you can do things with it. Is what I'm saying. So would you rather scream like the opposite gender every time you orgasm, or scream normally every time you urinate? Scream like scream normally every time I urinate, then I'll just do it inside the cubicles because people won't know it's me, and if they do, I'll be like, oh, this strange liquid started coming out of my place down there, and I got scared. And then people will be like, oh yeah, that's urinating for you. And I'll be like, oh, that's urinating. Oh, sorry, I won't do that again. But then secretly you do it again, and it'd be pretty cool. That's my plan. That would be my plan, yeah. So finally, we've got the final one on this page, so we'll just do one page. We can go to another page if you guys like this. I don't know, would you rather go down quite well each time, but I'm the one in a while, so maybe everyone hates them now. I don't know trends or stuff. So would you rather be able to fall asleep instantly every night, or be able to wake up every day feeling fully refreshed with no grogginess? I like that sound, by the way. So, fall asleep instantly every night, or be able to wake up every day feeling fully refreshed, no grogginess. I kind of like no grogginess. That's a cool thing. I don't like grogginess. Yeah, wake up every day feeling fully refreshed. Why not? Let's take it. Take a chance. Take my hand and we'll make it elsewhere. I don't know why that comes to my head. Living on a Prayer is on my head, like, almost constantly. Like that and the DK rap. Which, by the way, you should look up the DK rap and get that in your head if it's not. Because it hurts. It's just always there. Anyway, I read the question and none of the words sunk in. Sorry about that. So, would you rather be able to fall asleep instantly every night, or be able to wake up every day feeling fully refreshed with no grogginess? Wake up every day feeling fully refreshed, no grogginess, because again, sleep isn't actually a problem for me. Just a pro tip, I'm going to give sleeping pro tips at the end of this video. So just sleeping pro tip, just pretend you're asleep, and you usually get sleep. Doesn't work, just imagine nothing. That doesn't work. Just slowly ease yourself into it, shut down your body, and just make yourself unable to move. I know it works quite well for me. When it gets hot and cold, that's when it gets difficult. But when it's not like that, it's like, yeah, sleeping isn't difficult. I don't get your challenges. So yeah, those are all my answers on my videos, my questions, my words on the internet. I hope you did enjoy this video. I know I've been very distracted the entire time, or confusing or strange or words and stuff on the internet.